Welcome to Public House, intimate conversations with people making a difference in the Hudson Valley. And now, from Paula's Public House in Poughkeepsie, New York, here's Paula Young.
Hi, I'm Paula Young, and welcome to Public House. We have been off the air since COVID, but we are back. And my guest today is Kirk Imperati, the Sheriff of Dutchess County.
Hello, Paula. How are you?
Welcome. Good to see you.
Thank you for having me.
I am very happy that you are here to discuss. We are at Paula's Runway Cafe in the what will soon be lounge. And I would love to ask you so many questions. Okay, you are running for sheriff and the position that was recently vacated by our friend Butch Anderson. Tell me about taking over after him. That must be big shoes to fill.
Sure, it absolutely is big shoes to fill. I'm in my 30th year at the sheriff's office. The last 14 spent as Butch's undersheriff. When he passed away September 29th of 2021, I became acting sheriff, and I've been acting sheriff for the past year. Running the day-to-day operations for the sheriff's office for the last 14 years, the corrections division, road patrol division, and our civil division, well prepared to come in and succeed Sheriff Anderson. It's just a natural progression from undersheriff to sheriff, and well prepared to do that job. Love doing it. I love helping people. Been doing that for 30 years, and I want to continue to get even better every day.
Butch used to say that he was everyone's sheriff, and I know you are too. And the sheriff's department here in Dutchess County has always helped everyone, no matter what. It was just everyone was a citizen.
Right.
So now you're coming into an election where your opponent doesn't have even a tenth of the breadth of experience that you have. So for you, you're just going to be parlaying what you already know. So what will you do differently?
There are a number of things you do differently. We have a tremendous foundation that we built upon. As I said, the last 14 years as undersheriff for Sheriff Anderson. He allowed me to run the day-to-day operations and allowed me to work with our team and be progressive and accept and be open to different ideas and different changes. You can never rest on your laurels. You always have to strive to get better. We always live by the mantra, Sheriff Anderson's mantra, treat people the way you want to be treated. And that's the way I was raised, and that's why we got along so well. I still continue that mantra, as well as I want to be better each and every day. So I want to be better today than I was yesterday. I want to be better tomorrow than I am today. So moving forward, our team at the sheriff's office, when COVID hit in 2020, and then we had a number of police modernization and reform that came about, and bail reform and discovery, we embraced those initiatives. This is what you gave us. This is what we have to do as part of our job. So you have to embrace those challenges and work with those challenges so it makes it better for everybody. Our ultimate goal at the sheriff's office is there's almost 300,000 residents in Dutchess County. We have to protect everybody's life and everybody's property. So whatever law changes there are, whatever movements there are, we embrace them. We do what we can to change for the better, become better, and serve our community better.
So my question would be, now we have a governor who has changed our bail issues, and now people commit a crime and just go right back out in the street to commit another crime. That has impacted, I know, New York City tremendously and this county tremendously. How are you guys working around that, keeping dangerous folks off the streets?
Well, what we do is, first, with bail reform, there are a number of obstacles. With discovery, there's a tremendous amount of obstacles. Discovery is when you have to get all the information associated with an arrest, and you have to get it in within a time period for the district attorney, the public defender, the judge to gather that information and bring that case before the court, whether it goes to trial or whether it's worked out amongst the district attorney and the defense attorney as to what type of punishment there would be for an individual, and the judge as well. Part of the State Sheriff's Association, I'm a member of that, and the State Sheriff's Association with the New York State Association of Chiefs of Police. We've asked the governor's office and our state senators and assembly people to look at this and make some changes to it. there's some great ideas in it, but there need to be changes because we really are putting the public at risk.
Oh, absolutely. And I understand the point that you don't want to keep your jails filled with people who are not that dangerous. I don't have a huge amount of time, but I did want to ask you, I want to say how much I personally appreciate what the sheriff's office does. And I want to thank you for that. But I wanted to ask you, now that your opportunity to speak to people, we have a lot of Democratic wave coming up. And sometimes folks just vote straight down the D line. Why should a Democrat stop and say, wait, for this guy, for law enforcement, let me vote for Kirk Imperati?
Because my mantra is I'm everyone's sheriff. It doesn't matter who you are, what you do, where you're from. If you need help, I help you.
You have the experience.
And 30 years in the business, 14 years as undersheriff, the last year as your sheriff. I understand the changes in our profession. We've embraced those changes. I was the architect of our police modernization and reform plan, put it together with our team at the sheriff's office, and we did a tremendous job. Part of that was implementing body cameras for our deputies on the road, as well as our detectives and our field intelligence group and warrant officers, as well as our correction officers in the jail that are assigned to a CERT team and our transport team. So we embrace those initiatives, more transparency, and we understand that. And we're accepting of that, and we're willing to go the extra mile to do that, to make sure people feel safe and feel secure. So I've also was the architect of our school safety program with our school resource officer program. 22 years ago, Sheriff Anderson asked me to draft a policy and design a program. We did, and I was the architect of that as well. And we are recognized as the premier school resource officer program in New York State. If you want you and your family and your property protected, I'm the person to continue to be your sheriff.
I agree with that. And I think that to vote the person and not the party in this particular case is imperative. I want to thank you for listening. I want to thank you for sitting in my chair and answering questions that aren't always easy to answer. Thanks for your service.
Thank you so much for the time.
And thank you for listening. We'll see you soon on Public House.
Take care.
Hi, I'm Paula Young, and I'm the proprietor here of Paula's Public House. Do join me for good food, good cheer, and good fellowship. We are here, we have fun, and we'd love to have you be a part of it. Come on down.